guns, now try to cuss them. And the cops want someone to bust down on Orleans Avenue.
Hi, everybody. Okay. I thought it said pour that, and I was like, oh, wait, you can't leave this in anyway.
Pouring is crazy.
Because all of these words will be demonetized, so. When you go to upload this, you have to cut all this out.
I'm going to just start it for whenever
Yeah.
start the intro, which, can I do that now?
Yeah, I guess. Can you turn your brightness up? I can't see a thing.
You don't need to be looking there anyway.
I try to read what they say.
Oh.
Okay, hi.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Emmizzie podcast, which is two mans with tans, and we're here to talk shit. My name is Edmon. This is Nick.
You can't say that. I'm already demonetized.
Well, I'll take it out. I'm not
For the first
I'm not
5
starting
minutes.
over again, so.
Yeah.
I'm Edmon. He's Nick. If you are an audio listener, we are doing this live on Twitch. You can catch the live stream of these episodes every Wednesday at
Nicholas James Emmizzie on Twitch. That's always linked below.
Bingo. At 7 o'clock.
If you're here right now on Twitch, make sure you go to your preferences, turn off autoplay so that it doesn't kick you out of this stream.
Because Twitch want to be TikTok so bad. Get your own sauce, girl. Hey.
Hi, how are you today?
How are you today?
No, you're first because I'm always first.
Okay. I'm freaking screaming.
He's freaking screaming.
I'm okay. I gotta go to sleep early tonight because I have to get up early tomorrow because I have to go to Cleveland,
Ohio.
It's like 2.5 hours there.
That's ridiculous. So you just have
I mean, I went to Traverse City before too, so like
I don't know where that is.
that's way up here. We're way down here.
Like where we went on that cabin the one
It
time?
was like 4 hours up to go up north. It was like
so you
four
just that's
up,
like
four
your
down.
only job for the day.
Yeah, I got to go there to pick up a bunch of supplies and stuff that we can't that we don't have. A bunch of empty boxes and stuff like that.
You're ready for bed now.
Today has been long
Really?
for me
Why?
because I f***ing work. What do you mean?
No, I know, but why is it more long than every other day?
Because it was harder today than it was the other day.
That's
It was a
why I
lot of
said
fucking
why.
driving, a lot of driving on the road, a lot of moving around, a lot of heavy stuff. So I was tired.
Scoob's tired of us. He's already growling.
That's too damn bad, Scooby. So yeah, I'm ready to go to bed.
Well, I'm fine. Actually,
He's
I'm a
always
little
fine.
sleepy, but I'm fine. Yeah, I don't know. I live the same day every day. My day can't go bad. Like,
Yeah.
although, well, no, I won't say that on here. But like, yeah, I don't know. My day is just like my day. Nothing changes. Every day is somewhat the same. Every once in a while, something exciting happens, and I'm like, yes. But today's just a day. Yeah, no, I really don't have any updates. I'm still waiting to go to the bank, to go make a bank account like a real American man.
America.
I have rosé. I mean, like, that's exciting. That's an exciting part of my day.
We have alcohol.
Because we're answering your questions today, so I figured let's be spicy.
Yeah, today, for all of you who don't know, is a mailbag episode. Mailbag.
I hate when you say mailbag. I don't know why.
I'm a mailbag strapping up with licks and... Is it still 5 minutes?
Is that a song?
No, I just made it up out of nowhere.
Oh.
I mean, it was the melody was from, I think, Dora.
Oh, hold on. Backpack. That's what you were singing. No,
Yeah.
you could have sang like, what is that? Blue's Clues when it's like,
Blue skidoo, you can do.
no, when he's like, mail. I don't know more
When
than
I
that.
yell at once, yell, mail.
Yeah, makes me wanna wail. Something gonna wag my tail. Meow. Yeah, that one. I don't
How
know
you do
what-
that voice? I
What?
can't do that voice.
What do you mean?
How are you doing it?
I don't know what you're asking me that I'm doing. What am I doing?
How you make that noise with your that?
Oh, Barry Manilow.
Like how to do
Wait,
Louis
who's Barry
Armstrong?
Manilow? That's what I'm
Like,
thinking
yeah.
of. Who's Barry Manilow?
No clue.
Alexa, who's Barry Manilow?
Barry Manilow is an American singer and songwriter songwriter with a career that spans 6 decades.
Oh my
His
God.
hit recordings include Could It Be Magic, Looks Like We Made
Oh.
It, Many.
Alexa off. Oh.
I don't know.
Could
who
it
that
be
is.
magic? Dun,
Anyway, I chose Dora.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we're doing a mailbag episode. A lot of y'all, if you haven't been listening to the podcast, because are you past
Definitely
5 minutes? Because you a
racist.
bitch ass nigga.
Oh.
We're past 5 minutes.
Okay.
Or I think. No, because we had started it, so we still probably got a minute left. I might have to take that out too. Got it. For those of you who haven't been listening to the podcast over the last couple of podcasts, we do an episode, part of each episode called "What's on Your Heart," where you come and write in and you tell us something that you want to get off your chest, or you ask some advice for some stuff like that, and we pick one of those and we say on the show. But since a bunch of people always respond, we're deciding to just do an episode dedicated. Hold on. 3, 2, 1. To you niggas. And
That's
so
insane.
that's what we're doing today.
Yeah. We just always get so many, so it's like we only ever pick one. So I think maybe like every 4 or 5 episodes or something, we'll do like a mailbag episode. Mm-hmm. I'm really out of breath, but I think it's just from existing. Mm-hmm. It's a lot.
I was gonna have a heart attack earlier or a stroke or something.
Oh, fun.
I had like a heavy chest. I couldn't breathe. My arm got a little like numbish.
Not breathe.
I couldn't breathe. My arm became a little numb and my chest was very heavy.
Yeah. Breathe.
Bitch, you won't stop breathing if you keep playing with me.
If you can't breathe, you're gonna have to call the ambulance.
Exactly. And then a pastor gonna have to preside over your funeral.
Give your mom all those words in a sentence just to see how she says it. No, have LaJoyce do it and just be like, can you go grab my computer?
Oh my fucking God.
Anyway, so we are going to get right into it because there's several. Mm-hmm. So let's start.
Pie that pussy, bitch. Pie that pussy, bitch. Pie that pussy, bitch. Pie that pussy, bitch.
Okay, oh, you know what? Let's start with one that really pissed me off. Mm-hmm. One that really like sent me like, I'm ready for war. Mm-hmm. Somebody asked, do you shave your pussy? Who fucking wrote that? Huh?
I don't know. Let me see.
Who fucking wrote that? Oh, they go by Emmizzie with an extra E on Instagram. Who the fuck wrote that?
Damn, they stole your name?
Who wrote that?
That's pretty crazy.
He wrote, do you shave your pussy?
Identity theft. We woo. Call the police.
If you don't know the meme, do you shave your pussy?
Do you shave your pussy?
That shit is the funniest meme. I don't know how to tell you to look it up. Google it maybe. I don't know. YouTube it. Like something. But it is so funny. And I haven't in a while.
Oh, wow.
No, it's giving like... It's because I like bulk film my OnlyFans content. Mm-hmm. So there's like a good like month period where like I don't shave. Mm-hmm. And like, you know, my legs. And like I have to like trim my body hair literally every 2 to 3 weeks. Mm-hmm. And sometimes I'll just go a full month. And when I do that, it's giving... You ever seen Jumanji? Mm-hmm. With all the animals in the forests and things? Kind of like that. Mm-hmm. Like I could braid it. I could get cornrows.
I didn't think we need to do all that.
I could get cornrows.
We didn't need to go that far.
And then wear Timbs.
We could have just stopped. Like,
oh my God.
Stopped like 30 seconds
Wait,
ago.
there's like a mango ginger ale now, or Canada Dry. Fucking tell me why Sexy Red posted it. She was like, my stomach finna sound like Tim's in a dryer or in a washing machine or something like that. I was like, Tim's in a washing machine is so specific. That's
Tim's
so funny.
in the dryer is so fucking funny.
Anyway,
it's funny because we've all put our shoes in the dryer before. Well, some of us.
Oh my God, yeah, and we all learned how fucking loud.
And while you were not supposed to do it.
No, I did it once, and the dryer opened. I was like, oh.
I bet. Yeah.
Well.
When that good shoe fly out.
I need you
to shut your ass up.
I need you to stop crying. Shh. He's crying because, he's not over here and he's in a satellite dish.
Well, that's too fucking bad.
So to the real questions, fuck.
Why don't you lay down in your bed
Because he's pissed
so
at
you can
us.
get comfy?
Because he's pissed at us.
Maybe we can let him go in the bedroom then. Ain't like he could lick.
No, but I don't even feel like he'll go there. I feel like he'll just cry because he wants to be out here.
Well,
He's just a crybaby. Speaking of crybabies, someone said, picking up our first dog tomorrow from a shelter. Any advice? Love you guys. Heart, heart. Heart, heart. Any advice? Okay, well, this is more of a me thing.
yeah, because I don't have any answer for this.
Yeah. Yeah, lots of advice. One, understand that the dog always will come with something. Not every dog that you get from a shelter is the same. And like every dog that we've ever had growing up was from a shelter, and every dog was different. We had ones that we understand why they were there, i.e. Rocky, the devil reincarnated.
Yeah.
That blind bastard.
Yeah.
And like
Blind in multiple ways.
yeah, and he was 2. Yeah, also how old is the dog? He was 2 and he was just a fucking nightmare, but we don't give up on dogs, okay? You rescue a dog, no matter what it comes with, that's what you deal with. That's my fucking advice to you, actually. Just know, doesn't matter how bad of a dog it is, you don't give up on dogs. You adopted it, you adopt it. Anyway, YouTube is your best friend. You look up the breed and then look up anything you want to like do with it. Like any command you want to teach it, anything habit you want to break. YouTube has a bajillion videos that will be very helpful. And understand that not every dog is the same, like even from same breed. So like what works for a million other dogs might not work for yours. And that's okay. You have to be really patient. Also, depending on their age, understand that they've learned a certain amount of things in a certain amount of time. And maybe their formative years have already kind of passed. And you got to work with them. Not try to like completely train things out of them, but work with them. But yeah, I think that's more my advice is just they're going to be in a new space. They're probably going to shit and piss everywhere because they're scared, even if they're potty trained. Their whole life is upside down, So just be patient and YouTube a lot. I promise. I know getting a dog trainer is amazing, but also it's $1 million. So do what you can by yourself first. That's a big part of it too. Dog trainers are $1 million. Mm-hmm. They're worth it, but see what you can do yourself. And you might get lucky. Oh my God. You might get like a Charlie, this dog we adopted, who was literally the most perfect boy in the entire world. Like literally came 2 years old, the most perfect boy ever. So it's kind of a shot in the dark. But congratulations, that's really exciting. And please tell me what kind of dog it is. I'm obsessed. That's my advice.
My advice would be that if you get this dog, a rescue, and your boyfriend at the time says, don't baby this dog, because then the dog's going to get large and think it's still a baby and behave like a baby. I'm saying my advice. I'm saying my advice.
It's a baby.
I'm saying my advice. What you say? I'm speaking. No, I'm speaking.
What did you say? The vice president is speaking.
If you get the dog and your boyfriend tells you don't baby it, don't baby that motherfucker, because that bitch gets big and large, 6 feet tall, 380 pounds, a big ass dog, and it thinks it's a fucking wee widow baby, and it's not. And it's going to act like it. It's going to have the temperament of one, and it's not going to behave like a grown ass man or girl, whatever you get. Or I don't want to gender your dog. I don't even want to have this conversation go further than that.
Are you misgendering her dog she doesn't even have yet? Canceled.
Please. That's my advice.
First of all, it doesn't matter how old the dog is. It's always a baby. And in fact, the more pounds, the more pounds the dog is, the smaller the baby it is. Not to me, it's actual science. It's science. And when the smaller the dog is, the bigger of a man it is. Mm-hmm. You know, my dad thinks, listen, okay, bear with me. All dogs are men and all cats are female. If you ask my dad, he will literally be like, dogs are he's.
I used to think that as a kid, but I
I
think
know
that stopped.
I know he knows it's not, but he
Yeah.
does. No matter what, he says he if it's a dog. We've had female dogs.
If I see a dog I don't know, I say he until I just realize what it is.
But what if you see its big fat fucking titties hanging? My dad still calls it
Then
a
I
he.
go, it's a girl because it's big fat fucking titties. hanging. But if I don't see big fat fucking titties flapping on the ground,
No, we
knocking
had
against each other like motherfucking wind shingles, not wind shingles, what you call
wind
it?
shingles.
Well, like a goddamn wind chime. then you know,
No, we had a female dog named
male
Jessie.
until proven otherwise.
Clip that. He's talking about women and men and people born. Yeah, he's talking about people.
And people born.
I need to get something that like I
Men
can
and women
easily
and people born. That's what you said. I just repeated what you
I
said.
need to get-
Why do you want to know? Let's talk about it. Why do you want to assault me because I said what you said?
because you're taunting me.
I'm not. I'm just repeating what you said.
You're taunting me.
You're taunting me.
I'm not taunting you.
I'm not taunting you.
You're literally copying me right fucking
You're
now.
copying me right fucking now.
Bitch, I will pinch you. Okay? It's not abuse. What are you going to call the fucking police? Oh, he pinched me?
Yeah.
I'm sick. There's
That's
a literal
domestic
gun
abuse.
next to you right now.
Yeah.
You guys can't see. There's a literal gun next to his head.
Yeah. I said it right there. I forgot to take it to the bedroom once we get back in the house.
Anyway. Next question, Tamika. Oh, okay. Well, that one was for me. Oh, fuck. This one's for you. I didn't mean it like that, but I can't answer it. Best advice for putting yourself out there as a larger person. Like
Like, you not funny. Like, I don't, like, what the fuck?
I thought no, I just the reason I'm laughing is because like
You could have picked any other question because there's like 12.
it's literally next to it.
And there's one down beneath it too.
No, that one's not it. That one has red. We're not
Obviously
answering that one.
not. Okay.
Best advice or no, I just hate that. It's like, well, that one was for me, not for you. Like that.
We get it.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry.
I don't know. I don't have an answer for that.
Oh.
I don't. I saw that earlier and I was like, he gonna try to make me come on here and be like, well, you gotta do you, but I don't have an answer for that because I don't have an answer for that because I don't want to be big. I feel like when there's people who are larger and they're like happy being larger, they're able to help people who struggle with that. I'm still in that pocket of I want this shit to go, and so
I think you can answer it from that. Like people can answer it from insecurity or answer it from like, well, this is how I feel right now in my body, so this is kind of how I would.
But I'm not about to break that down on here.
No one's asking you to say how you feel about your body.
You just did 2 seconds ago.
I'm saying that's how you can think about it.
Okay.
But how you answer it is okay. So I'm not a bigger person, but I can say how I feel, like how I think you should address me. So it's like I'm not even that person. So
well, also too, I wasn't done talking,
you just said you had nothing to say.
but I still had some more to say.
So you had something to say. See how he lies? All men lie.
In my idea of how to go about that shit, I feel like it's no different than like somebody who's like smaller and wish that they were bigger, or like somebody who was like darker and wish they was lighter. Like everybody always wanted to be on the like opposite side of where they are, and so I just think that whatever helps get people to be happy where they are in their own body, I guess that's just what you need to do. But I'm still working on that, so you don't need to come over here for any questions as far as that goes, baby doll.
I think literally just be confident. Like, one thing I hate is when someone's like, maybe you don't typically go for someone like me. Like you're kind of just be like telling me you're insecure.
Well, no, don't be. That's corny. Don't do that.
So it's like I just like be confident and just like that shouldn't be some. Obviously, it's easy for me to say. It shouldn't be something you're thinking of. Do you know what I mean? But it's like when meeting somebody or approaching somebody, literally just be yourself. Be funny. Okay, so for me, like what? Because I had several suitors, and what stood out to me was that he was funny. and that he held a good conversation. I don't like people who are like going in too heavy and too serious. Because like, I don't know.
Like
I
people
wanna
who say they
laugh.
want 5 kids in a big ass house on the first date.
But I like go at it. But oh my God, I'm involuntary. This rosé is exiting my body like Satan. No, that's serious, but like,
No, but
I was
I know what
sarcastic and
I know what you
jokey.
mean, though. Yeah.
No, absolutely. Day one, you need to tell them what you want because you're gonna look stupid if you show up fucking 3 months in and you're like, oh, I want kids, and that you like love that person's like, oh, I don't, or you have non-negotiables. Like that's bad. You need to go. I think people need to be way more upfront. And when people are like, oh, you shouldn't talk about this on a first date, shouldn't talk about this on a first date. Maybe don't talk about like, oh my, I have a like shitting on people kink. Like maybe leave that one for a little bit. I think that one probably could take like a sec, like a breather before you toss that one in, you know?
You went, what?
Leave pissing on people till like the third date.
Okay, I was about to say, because at what point should I just tell you that I want to be painted? Like,
I think
that's
like
not...
I think like maybe a few dates in, but like when it comes, because that is more, that's a negotiable, I feel like.
Okay.
Unless you're dying to be shit on. I mean, I don't know.
I feel like that's not a negotiable.
No, like
No.
if that's your kink.
If that's your kink, that's not
I don't know. I had
negotiable.
kinks. It wasn't to be shit on, but I had Steve's so mad he just threw a bone, by the way.
Yeah. But I didn't know about that until later. I feel like
I don't have a shit kink. Sorry, can we confirm that? I
that's
don't.
not, no. And if he did, that's too bad.
Yeah, I have I could do anything for money, but like I don't have a kink for it. You know, my kink's getting paid.
I just feel like if I'm on a third date with somebody and he just go, yeah, like being shitted on,
Yeah.
that's the last date.
100%. But like then I could go, is that a negotiable though? Like, do I have to? Is that?
Oh, you mean like
that's
that?
what I'm saying.
Like,
yeah.
I thought you meant from the
Because
perspective
if
of
I
somebody
met
who wants
you-
to be shitted on.
No, if I met you and I'm like, hi, my name's Nick. I want to get like, I want to literally 2 girls, 1 cup you.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to be like, okay, get out of here. I don't even know you. But maybe if we've bonded a little bit, this is not this person's question, by the way. No one talked about this. But it's like, you need to be honest. But that's what I'm saying. Like the first date, you got to be like, your non-negotiables. I feel like that's so important. Don't waste my fucking time.
Yeah.
But like, you know, if you come at me with like, oh, I want to piss on your eyelash, like that can be something that can be discussed, you know? But anyway, so yeah, if you're big, just be funny.
Shit kink turn is crazy.
Be funny, be yourself, be whoever you are. But I think when you go into it like insecure, whether you're insecure or not, that is like a turnoff in some way.
I mean, at the end of the day, somebody gonna fuck you, so it don't matter.
Oh. But some people aren't looking for that. Some people are looking to
What?
build a real communication and a real connection.
And eventually they gonna fuck you.
Yeah, but
So what I'm saying is
that's because sometimes bigger people feel like that's all they are.
So-
Is a big person's
So what I'm saying is, as a big person,
yeah.
huh? So shut up. What I'm saying
I need a fly
is,
swatter.
somebody like you, baby doll. You just don't like yourself.
But they want to know how to put themselves out there. I think yeah, just be normal. Be like, hey, the fuck is up? If they're little, make a little joke. You little bitch.
Short ass.
Yeah. I don't know. I think
What's the top of your steering wheel look like? I bet you ain't been up there. Your seat is pushed all the way to the front. Can you reach the
sure
pedal?
is. Mine sure is.
Can you reach the
I literally
pedal?
get in my car after he drives it and I fall into the car.
Would you wear a size 2 low ass nigga?
Oh. Okay. Anyway. Yeah.
Next.
Be yourself. But just don't go in acting insecure. You have to lie. What have your past mistakes taught you that you now use that knowledge to move forward?
That I be right. I be right as fuck.
Oh, okay.
And I've been right multiple times, and I didn't think that I was right at the time. I learned that I need to start trusting my gut, because I be right as fuck, and I'd be like, no, it's fuck all that. That's mine.
When people say like gut instinct or like follow your gut, I think that's so real. Because like if you have a nervous feeling about something, then like think a little bit about it. You know what I mean? And be like, and that's why I love a pros and cons. Because like whatever my gut feels like, I'm like, oh, oh, okay. I can kind of agree with that. I think mine is similar because no, mine's actually the opposite.
Okay.
Mine is listen to the people around me more because sometimes I go with my gut and I get fucked over. There's been several situations that I've been in that have been life altering situations. And the people in my life, i.e. you and my mother, have been like, that's fucking weird. That's fishy. And I'm like, no, but this, like this, like this. So mine isn't go with my gut because I think as much as I like don't want to trust people, I do think I do. I think I trust people way too much. I don't like people, but I think I trust people way too much. And I think the people in my life might read that a little better. And then I should listen and be a little more, is inquisitive the word where I'm like, ooh, I got to look into that.
I think so.
Yeah. I think that I just really need to like be a little more, don't follow your gut. Follow what other people tell you. Not follow it, but like look more
Just think a
into it.
little, say, just think a bit
Yeah.
before you do it.
I would say that, and then my mistakes. What mistakes have I made? I think after not my last relationship, the one before that. Because the last one doesn't even, he's annoying. The one before that, I dated a lot of people who were very similar. And I don't know that they were mistakes, but I made mistakes in them. And so I think I learned what I do and don't want. And I learned a lot about myself. Like I say this all the time when people are like, oh, what's your advice in dating? And I always say, whether you want to have kids or not, if your partner was the role model for your kids, like, would you be proud of your kids if they ended up like identical to that person? That's something that like, we don't want kids, but it's like, that's important because whether you want them or not, would you be proud of them? AKA, are you proud of the person you're with and all that stuff? And I think that was a huge awakening when I thought that.
Yeah.
And then when I said that to the individual, because I did, I had an ex and he wouldn't leave me alone. Oh my God. And he cried. Remember his dad called me and was like, he's gonna kill himself, all this stuff. So I went over to his house and he was like, I just want to be with you. And this was how I broke his heart, guys. This is so horrible. I sat in front of him and I was like, if you were the father of my son and my son ended up like exactly like you, I wouldn't be proud of my son. And that's why we can't be together. And that was the end of it. It was a very long saga. And ever since that day, that's like was the I mean, I watched his heart break in front of me, but that was the moment where I realized like I will never put myself in the same situation again with a partner where I want to feel like whether, because you know how like you can date somebody and like you can be like, oh, I can see that they're growing. I can see the good person they could be. Like, I don't believe in that. I think you can see that people are growing and you can see that people have good in them. But like at the end of the day, who they are in that moment. If today you got knocked up and you kept the baby, gay, straight, or they, them, whoever, even if you can't have a baby with them, if today that person was the father or mother or whatever of your, oh my God, father is a guy and mother is a girl. What's a they, them parent? I've never thought of that. Because I was like, if they're a man, a woman, or a they, them, what's a they, them parent? A they there?
A they there.
Because mother, father.
A other, they there. Father, they there. They there. They there.
Because like they wouldn't be like mom, dad. They would be like
They'll say their parents.
Parent.
They'll say or they'll say their parents' first name, which is crazy as fuck. They should all be calling y'all parents by their names. That's outrageous to me.
If I called my mom by her first name, I would immediately have to duck because something is mid-flight towards my skull.
Hell yeah.
Could you imagine if you walked in there?
It might be a bowl. It might be a hollow tip. Something flying past your forehead for sure.
Imagine if you walked in the house and you were like, Julia.
I can't imagine that.
She would be like, who the fuck are you talking
That's
to?
not even a thing that it would ever have. I can't even fathom the idea of doing it. That's why it's so foreign to me that niggas do that.
Yeah.
Dave, like, who the fuck is Dave, your friend? No, it's just my dad. Nigga, are you crazy?
That is crazy. I call my mom and my dad father. Could you imagine?
Fucking wild.
Only if she's not listening. And my mom can be like not listening at all, and I'll be like, and then she just all of a sudden can hear me, and she's like, yeah.
They just come up with another term of endearment. A lot of the time, they either have a specific nickname or they have the okay to call them mom, dad. A lot of the time. Oh, okay.
I see.
Brody called me Holly once.
Yeah, I bet. That's the thing. Like, don't
Mom and
you
dad
ever?
that's a good point. Holly said, "Mom and dad isn't necessarily gender. We just attach things to that. Just like man and woman doesn't necessarily mean like penis, vagina."
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like when you say man or woman, that's like we made that up.
We made up mom and dad too.
That's what I'm saying. So like, what do they want to be called?
Oh yeah, true.
That's my question. Like, what do they want to be called? You know what I mean?
Fish.
But anyway, the fuck was the question? Oh yeah, past
Girl,
mistakes.
I don't know.
Anyway, if I have any advice for you, I'm going to say it one more time: is whoever you're dating, I actually don't care if you've met them for a week or for 20 years. If the person that you are dating ended up being the mother or father of your child,
Was that the question?
yeah, it's what mistake.
Oh.
And the mistake I made was dating people that I wouldn't be proud of if they
Okay.
were the parent.
Okay.
Anyway, because I was rudely interrupted by this bitch. If the person that you are with knocked you up and that person was the role model for your child, would you be proud of your child? If not, time to go. Do you shave your pussy? Okay. So fuck. Sometimes for the what's on your heart, it's literally just like, what's on your heart? It does not even
And
a question.
somebody just, like, says
it's not
what
even
they
advice.
feel.
It's just what they feel.
Okay.
And this person says just a lot of pain. At the point where I will start writing to a prison pen pal to have someone to talk to. Babe, I've actually heard of a lot of down bad people. You might have taken the lead in down bad.
But letting the rough go.
People in prison do need pen pals.
Just don't get too nice to them because then they gonna start asking you for money.
Yeah, yes.
And then before you know it, you done pay for this nigga's whole commissary. You got this nigga all type of
Mr.
Oreo cookies
Noodles.
and Mr. Noodles and popcorn and shit. This nigga got DVDs and shit. That motherfucker.
Some have cell phones.
Cell phones that somebody that snuck up their booty hole. You paid for a booty hole cell phone and you don't even know it.
No,
sitting
imagine
this
they're
nigga
the one who
$5.
came with the booty hole cell phone.
That's crazy. If you snuck in though, you can't even sneak in phones in the jail though.
Did you know?
I assume you can't, but
Did you know you can't send nude photographs to people in prison? Why? They get flagged and they take them. That's fucking rude. Let me put a nudie up in my cell. I think that's so stupid.
yeah, I just feel like let me see some. If I'm especially the people that's in there for like years. Like I'm doing 10 years, I can't see no naked picture
Or at
of
least
my
give me
whore.
something to beat off with.
Like, come on now.
I think that's really stupid.
If they don't do that, but they get phones though. So like, can I just go on Pornhub?
No, it's probably like when you're in school and
They on TikTok. We can't get on Pornhub.
Yeah, they're literally on TikTok. Literally on TikTok. There's people who go viral on TikTok, and people are like, "How did you get a phone?"
Bro, niggas be live on TikTok in
Live.
the jails in the cell block with 6 other niggas.
No,
like,
there's this one porn star, and I lived for him. He was so hot, but he was a straight porn star anyway. But he like went in before OnlyFans existed. At some point in prison, I think he's in there for a very long time. He found out that OnlyFans existed. He got a phone. He's now on OnlyFans in prison. That's fucking phenomenal. He has a
I've seen that
commissary
dude like
link.
that. Yeah.
A commissary link. because you can't send him like money and whatever. Yeah, you can on OnlyFans, but like, so the OnlyFans money goes to his family,
and then the family put it in his commissary.
Yeah, that's so fucking amazing.
I've seen somebody do that before. I was like, oh my god, that's incredible. And they just sale block like.
And you know what? I think that's amazing. I think you should be able to do that if you're in jail.
Fuck it, you in prison. What else you gonna do?
Let me work. Like, I think that's wild.
I can't get a job when I get out this motherfucker. Let me blow a job in this bitch. Like,
hello? I'm already doing the Diddy. Hello, by the way, update. Diddy was arrested yesterday.
Yeah.
He also pled not guilty.
Yeah.
Offered $50 million to the judge. The judge said, LOL.
The judge said no because they still got to deal with that lawsuit against that cop. You don't know about that?
Cop?
Yeah, it was like a few cops. They had went into his house and they had slipped on like 20,000 gallons of lube, and he broke his arm. And so the dude wanted to sue Diddy because he had snapped his arm on that smorgasbord of lubrication that was all over his floors and the tarmac outside.
That's not what happened. But what was it? 1,000 bottles of lube or something?
They said 1,000 bottles of lube. You freaky ass nigga. What are you doing? Somebody said he was handing them bitches out like airplane peanuts.
He is the king freaky frog. Like if a freaky frog had like, you know, like Queen Bee in the hive, he is the king freaky frog. King Combs.
The second you at his house and it goes from 2:59 and it switches over to 3 in the morning, it just randomly bottles of lube just get passed
and Sky's
out.
Own socks.
And Sky's Own socks. It's a Diddy bag.
It's a gift basket, but it's Diddy basket, and it's literally Sky's Own socks, fucking lube.
Oh my god! And poppers,
and
nigga.
GHB. Yeah, like he is crazy.
This nigga got a fucking 50 kilos of lube, nigga. How much booty popping is you doing? How much?
Dave Worth, though. Remember, he was giving out fucking drugs to these people, so to the party bottoms, Meek Mill, so that they could literally perform. They could bottom for literal days.
Like, can you imagine days of getting hit in your ass?
I don't know. Sometimes I turn into a freaky frog, and you're like, "It's time to stop," and I'm like, "Never."
Yeah, but like going.
Days is crazy though.
You take a nap. Think about it. You getting fucked in your asshole.
Yeah.
By 6 different niggas. You take a nap because you just passed out. When you wake up, it's a line of 15 people outside of your door like Chick-fil-A, ready to just stuff your chicken.
Goals.
They're trying to stuff your turkey. They're trying to turn you into
Thanksgiving dinner. Work.
That's fucking
Do you think
crazy.
they got paid fairly?
I'm sure they got paid very well at a Diddy party. In my mind, I would like to think that Diddy and them that they was getting like high level whores.
Yeah.
And high level whores aren't cheap.
They're not.
And they're not, especially not cheap.
Do you think they're getting like Claremont twin level or like less? Because they're for sure.
Probably Claremont twin level.
Work. He was bringing him across state lines.
That's what I'm saying.
That's serious.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta fly me in, I gotta stay here, and you want me to fuck 20 niggas for 5 days straight? I need 6 figures minimum.
I know after they shit like glass is what it felt like.
Oh, for sure.
Do you think they ate?
Probably not.
Oh my god.
You gotta starve for 62 hours.
That he would have loved Armand Rizzo.
Yeah.
He would have loved him.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe he did.
Maybe he did. You never know.
A
lot of lube to get used around. Get passed around.
Again, that's not a part of this question.
Yeah.
Honestly, you can message people in prison. That's my answer. Oh, this one. Oh my god. Bitch. Shut the fuck up. Lately, I hope I can bounce back from having... Okay, I'm going to start that over. Mm-hmm. Lately, I hope I can bounce back to having a fit body after pregnancy. Okay, this is something that I feel very passionate about.
Mm-hmm.
I hate what society has done to women and be like, bounce back body, like whatever. Hello? You literally just baked a person inside of you for 10 months, not even 9. That's even a lie. I don't know why they say 9 months. It's literally not. literally you birthed a person, did all this. You probably tore from your fucking coochie to your asshole. Mm-hmm. And then they're like, all right, it's been 2 months. Bounce back. That's absolutely insane.
I just pushed a whole suitcase out my... You know what I thought about earlier today when I was at work?
They pushed this out of their fucking punan.
You know what I thought about at work earlier today? I was like...
You're thinking about pussy?
I'm going to tell you if you let me say it.
He was thinking about pussy.
Probably pregnant women, like, the baby moves, and, like, sometimes you wake up in the morning and that nigga just sitting on your, like, liver.
Yes. So they're literally doing backflips in there sometimes.
Like, a nigga just kicked your lung out of nowhere.
Yep.
Excuse me? Headbutting the spleen.
Yeah. They will literally...
And you can't do shit about it because he's just in there.
Babies can do, like, somersaults inside of you. First of all.
Sit your ass down.
How do I pop a Benadryl into the baby?
I'm screaming. You pushed it in through the belly button.
Like, oh, don't even talk about it. That makes me sick.
A snake pushes it in through the belly button.
Literally kill yourself. Yeah, no, I just, like, I
might.
I feel like I hate that. Like, you remember, like, the tabloids when, like, People magazine and that was, like, big back in the day, early 2000s, and it was like the second a celebrity gave birth, it could be like 2 months later, and they're like, whatever. Oh my god, do you know? Is her name Miranda Kerr?
Who the fuck is that?
There was a model, and she had given birth,
Okay.
and it had been like literally 2 months. So obviously she looked different. She was in postpartum, and people were like comparing her from the early 2000s to her now. And like,
That makes sense.
that blows my mind. And people are like, she's fat, she's this, she's this. Then she disappeared for a year and came out looking like she used to. And it's like, do you know what you probably just did to her? That she went away, disappeared for a whole year, you didn't see her, and then now she looks like she used to as like a grown woman. Like, I hate that. It drives me nuts. Like,
What be
side
so
thing.
crazy sometimes is that sometimes the baby fat works in their favor. There's some people that like they be skinny as hell and they had that baby and it's just
Those
like
hips.
it's curves in all the right places.
Titties, the hips, the all of it.
Childbirth do wonders to a lot of y'all.
And isn't it so weird that like some women have completely different experiences? Like, somebody can literally almost die, and then you could also then be like Kourtney Kardashian, and you're like, pregnancy is the easiest, most amazing thing ever. Like, hello. Like, there's
Yeah.
people who get no morning sickness. They have everything's fine. Their lips are bigger. Their hair is like flourishing. Then like Desi Perkins was like, no, I literally was bald after.
Yeah.
Like, I lost like all my hair. So it's nuts. But
Some people have babies and it's like a struggle to get out, and some of them they just pull them out. Shit,
Pull
they
them
just
out themselves.
They just slide out like a poop.
yeah. But yeah, I think don't think of that bouncing back. I think your life is going to be completely different, because also after you have a baby, it's not have a baby bounce back. You now have a fucking baby. And so now your life is no longer yours. Like, you have
Yeah.
that sacrifice. You have to like completely change. Well, what is sleep? Let's start there.
Yeah, sleep is dead, girl.
Like, you don't have the same life you had. So you're not going to be in a gym. You're not going to be doing all these things. You're going to be like, you know what I mean? The amount of moms who like, they don't even get the fucking shower at the end of the day because they're like, I just want to sit for 5 minutes. Like, don't think that way. I think what your body is what your body is. It just went through trauma.
Literal trauma.
Literal trauma. And it just did the most amazing thing ever. And I think that what your body looks like after is something to be proud of. And I wish there was like a normalcy in like who I was before I got pregnant isn't who I don't think about them anymore, because that's not who you are now. You have a completely different body. Literally, your hips shifted. Things shifted.
Like literally.
Like literally your skeleton shifted. And so I think that should it should just be a focus on being healthy and happy and a good parent. I don't think
You could have died, girl.
yes. Oh, wait, did you just hear? You didn't.
I sure
The
didn't.
first recorded death from the abortion ban just happened. So they wouldn't let her get an abortion, and the baby.
I'm already sure what happened.
The baby died inside of her, and they
and then she died because the fucking.
they made her pass it. They made her pass it like a real pregnancy, which killed her. Horrible. Horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible.
And this is why.
Vote.
Okay. This is why men need to shut the fuck up when it comes to babies and having them.
Yeah.
Because it was men that voted that in.
Yeah, men should just never. It's like when they take a census. When you take a census, you take a census based off of like the demographic of the topic, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why are men deciding what happens to women's bodies? It doesn't impact you. It's like when like any rights, anything, like the people who get to vote and speak on things, you need to be the demographic. I have said this forever. It's like when people ask me about like women's rights, trans rights, anything, I go, I think this isn't a conversation for me.
Yeah, I think you asked.
I
the
support
ladies.
what a trans person needs and wants. I support what a woman needs and wants,
Yeah.
not what I need and want. It has nothing to do with me.
Mm-hmm.
I am a cisgendered, that's the right term, male. What the fuck does that have to do with me? Like, yeah, I don't
What do
know.
you think about abortion? I don't have babies, nigga.
I don't have
think
babies.
about it. I think about abortion as much as I think about what it's like to be a fish. Like,
Hello? If you want to ask me about abortion, then I'm going to direct you to somebody who would be in the position who would have to think about that. The man does not have to think about that. Yeah, you impregnated her, but your choice wasn't not wearing a condom.
yeah.
That was your choice. You made your choice. Now she has hers. Anyway, that's a whole different topic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what's the next one?
And I gotta pee.
I'm sure. All right, guys, we're going to take a quick little break so you can go
I
use
gotta
the
piss.
restroom.
Okay.
Welcome back to the show, guys.
Next question. Damn it. Let me click this. Okay.
Oh, my love.
I realized that there's a lot of new people who follow me on Instagram and on YouTube now.
Hey, newbie.
Hi. And people don't know the lore of us at all. And someone said
The us lore.
the us lore. I love the word lore. And I like putting
You
it in
said it a lot today.
I like putting it in places that just I don't even know if it applies.
I think you've been using it right so far.
Yeah. Just like the lore of.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Could be like the lore of Twinkies. Which, do you guys not have Twinkies in America?
I don't think so.
I think you don't.
I think that's the one thing that we discontinued.
Which is crazy. They're so good. We have Twinkies in Canada.
I think we discontinued it for health reasons, which
That's why I'm saying that is so crazy. What? Please give me a fucking break. I can buy 300 milligrams of caffeine in one serving, but I can't have a fucking Twinkie.
and the serving size is fucking a teaspoon. Like
I can supersize any meal of anything, but I can't have a Twinkie.
you can't supersize it because it comes supersized. The
What?
supersize is the medium.
No, for real. That is the culture shock. People were like the Canadian culture shock. People don't realize like
Oh,
when,
somebody said we still have Twinkies in the U.S. I haven't
Oh.
seen one at our stores up here. But go ahead.
when you like go to a foreign country, like you're expecting it to be foreign, you're expecting things to be different. My culture shock here is bigger. Like I've gone to the Caribbean a million times. My culture shock coming to the US is way bigger. Every week I have a new thing that I'm like, whoa, about because it's like you expect it to be similar and then it's not. Yeah. Wild.
America.
That's where
The
you
Pledge of Allegiance is so fucking weird.
Okay, wait. So the Pledge of Allegiance is not like the national anthem, right?
No, it's
So
not.
what is the difference?
The Pledge of Allegiance is a pledge of allegiance to the United States of
Fucking piss me
America.
off. What is an allegiance?
Like loyalty. Like an oath to remain
Bitch, you
loyal
want me to be loyal to you?
Isn't that so strange?
You're not even loyal to me.
Isn't
So
that
women shouldn't
strange?
have to say it. Any woman
say it
or
in
POC
school.
should not be.
You've had from first grade up until like you graduate high school, you have to say it every morning. Isn't that some like cult
It
shit?
definitely gives culty.
Isn't that culty?
Culty as
Yeah.
fuck. What is it? Do you know it?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to
the
the republic
flag?
for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with
Under
liberty
God?
and justice. Under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
America is a cult. Please,
Yeah.
please, please.
Yeah.
I pledge allegiance, one, to a flag
Of the United States of
and
America.
God.
And to the republic from which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible.
This is
With the
spooky.
liberty and justice for all, unless you black and gay and Arabic and
Or a woman.
or woman and anybody but a white man.
That is crazy. I don't know. Do you?
Since
I
a
know the
kid.
American national
Niggas,
anthem.
nigga, we learned the Pledge of Allegiance before we learned how to count in elementary school.
That's wild.
Yeah, but that's why all these people are so fuck. Okay, I'm gonna try it again because Drunko knocked his shit against
Drunk.
him.
I'm literally not.
That's why it'd be so many fucking like. I'd be trying to figure out why there's so many like patriotic like fanatics, like people who are just like America, America, I'll kill you for America, and then I think back and I just go like, you know what I mean?
Her with
and then
the
I think
flag.
back and I go like, oh, we have been like propagandized since we was fucking like infants, and before we could learn our alphabets, we were given the
Pledge of
concept
allegiance.
of being an American, and it was drilled into us that we have to love America.
Oh, okay. Wait, I have a question for you. Okay, so we talked about. We'll get to the question. We talked about Anna Delvey last week.
Okay.
Someone, Z-Way, said to her, do you think you're living the American dream? She goes, if the American dream is being on house arrest and an ankle monitor, yeah. What is the American dream?
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's not a real fuck. The American dream for what motherfuckers think it's supposed to be is that you're supposed to have a family and a home with a white picket fence, and you're supposed to live in like these like one of these like suburban areas, and you're supposed to have enough money to where you work in a decent job, one job that pays all your bills and takes care of your whole family, and that you'll be able to just have generational wealth, blah blah blah, woo, 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 yada yada yada. It's a whole hunk of bullshit. It's the bullshit that they tell these motherfuckers outside of the country and in Mexico and in the Middle East and shit that makes people
When they move
believe
here.
that when they move here that they'll be going for the American dream. No, nigga, you're gonna be another cog in the machine, but you don't know that because you just came from getting shot at.
Do you think it's subjective though, because like those people who moved here and like they do have a better life, so like it is a dream? Do you know what I mean?
I mean, I guess, but
Don't move to Canada. The Canadian dream is worse, but it's like, how do I say?
like I don't believe in the American dream because the idea of it isn't a reality. Just because certain people come over here and they find success here. Oh, it just says the American dream is disregard women and acquire currency. Yeah.
Facts. But my thing is, when I hear people say something about the American dream, okay, and they're like, America, make America great, okay, the American dream. And then someone expresses what the American dream is. It kind of confuses me because they use like make America great again, the American dream, as like a way to be like, we don't want trans people, we don't want immigrants, we don't want these people. What do those people have to do with you being able to like live that dream? I don't know. It's just like it doesn't compute to me.
It's all fake. This whole country's fake. All this shit is fake. So
Yeah, it's just I don't know. It
I
doesn't.
don't really
compute
think
to
too much about it because it's all fake. Like whatever.
Yeah, I'm living the American dream. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Okay.
At
Anyway,
least one of us is.
the lore. How
It's the
did
lore.
you and your husband meet? I'm just discovering your page now. So yeah, I feel like we
Welcome.
talk about it like every 6 months, but it's also our life, so it seems frequent. But I do get that social media is like a machine, and people do find you. So for those who don't know, I lived in Canada. And I was moving from Toronto, Canada to
You were
Windsor.
moosing.
Did I say moose?
You were moosing?
You were just trying to be annoying.
You're moosing. That's crazy. Is it a maple moose?
Do I say A still? I feel like I
I
don't.
don't think so.
I say sorry still. Yeah. I do. I can't escape that. That's just a part of my
Yeah,
DNA.
your elbow is sorry.
Sorry.
You bumped it. Oh, my leg's sorry.
Wait, that's not how that works.
You say it like sore.
Ow, it's
but
sore. Sore.
Like, oh, it's like sorry.
How am I supposed to say it? It's
Oh my
sour?
God, it's like sorry.
No, it's like sore. Sore?
Go ahead. 'cause
Anyway.
I think the joke's flying over.
So, one thing about me, I'm too fucking dumb. That he'll make jokes, and I'm like, wait, I don't get it all the time. But
Maybe it was a bad joke.
I lived in Toronto, and I was moving to Windsor, Ontario, and I am somebody who's always been in a relationship. Even when I'm like not in a relationship, I am, but like they don't know that I'm not. But I haven't been single since I was in high school.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, it's just not. It's not for me being single. So, it's not.
Okay.
It's not. I need to be loved.
That's not a thing, but okay, go ahead.
It is.
To just not be single.
Yes.
I don't believe that's a thing.
What?
I don't believe that's a thing, but go ahead.
Why? Why shouldn't I? Why should I be single?
I don't want to explain it to you because you're not going to agree. I just don't think that that's because I've heard that a million times before in my life. People be like, "It's just not for me to be single." Like that's weird.
Really? Why?
Because why don't you want to be by yourself?
Because I like having company. I like being adored.
Go ahead. That's why I said just go ahead.
No, it's interesting the perspective.
In my head, it's weird because it's like, bro, why don't you want to be by yourself? Why do you need like somebody? In my head, it feels like I need somebody else to be there for like validation. That's how I perceive it.
No, I don't need
So it's just
validation.
like, why do you need somebody there all the time? So when I move, you move just like.
I don't need validation. I think just like I like having the company.
But that's not
And I don't want a friend because sometimes like I want to fuck my company.
fair, and that's fine. That explanation, but that explanation doesn't curl over with me because in my head, it's like I understand like the wanting. Cause like when I was single, I wanted to be with somebody too. But like, there's a difference between like wanting to be somebody and just like wanting to be with somebody versus like I've never been single for the last 20 years.
Yeah, I've never been single.
That's crazy to me.
Since probably
Like, am I making sense, y'all? Do I sound like? Am I making sense? Go
I
ahead.
think my first girlfriend was like in grade 3, and I haven't been single. Like I'll
Since
break up with
grade
someone.
3, that's crazy.
No, literally, the space between you and Daniel was like November to January.
That's crazy.
That's the longest I've been single.
That's crazy.
Because
You've never done like a full year just like by yourself.
For what?
That's crazy.
I
to
need
me.
someone to talk
That's
to.
crazy to me.
I need someone to talk to like all day. But like I don't talk to you all day, but it's like I know I'm going to later, so it's like I can handle that.
That's
but
crazy
fun
to
fact, there
me.
are times during the day that I want to text you and do things, but I know you're at work, so I just save them for later. But I would talk to you all day. I just like I'm a yapper. And I like company, and I like having
And
that.
I think maybe that's the difference because I'm very much so a loner. Like I prefer to be by myself.
Although he says that, but you know what happened the other day? I was sitting on the couch, and he goes, You never sit in the bed with me.
So words mean things, right? I said I prefer. Doesn't mean that I always want that.
He's like, you never sit in the bed.
You
with
always
me.
in the kitchen. You
Living
always
room.
in the living room.
Yeah,
Come in the bedroom. What the fuck is wrong with you?
like I do things.
Just come in here. Just come in here and shut the fuck up.
I
Like,
do things in the living space. He does things in the bedroom. Like he just wants to sit in the bed all day on his day off, which totally fine. But it's like, yeah.
Anyway.
He speaks about like I want to be alone. I don't want to. Never. You never go to the grocery store by yourself. You never do this. Every time I go to the grocery store, I'm like, well, I'll go to the grocery store. He's like, well, I gotta get this. So, but if I go, because I'm talking now. But if I go, oh, I'm gonna go to the grocery store. You don't have to come. Okay. He's like, and then if he wants to go to the grocery store, he's like, oh, you need to go to the store. So I go with him.
I go every time you trying to go to the store. First of all,
Okay, I've been 3
first
times.
of all, I was about to
myself.
say because you don't
in a
even
year.
ever want to go to the store. You act like you can't go to the store unless I'm driving. Let's start there. Number one.
No, because
Number one, no, nigga. Let's be for real right now. You can't go to the dentist, the grocery store, the eye doctor, the health store, the park, outside to take the trash out unless I'm there with you. If I'm not going,
Steve
all of a
knows it's
sudden
getting
you
heated.
just Steve go sit down somewhere.
He's like, we're gonna get
Every time
like this.
every time you need to go somewhere, you just can't go unless I'm driving there.
Oh my god, someone just subscribed.
Thank you for your okay, Steve.
Wongsi, thank you. I love you so much. Yes, this is marriage. No, but and the thing is, you act like that. Okay, you act like, oh, Nick can't do anything without me. He
You
gotta do everything.
can't.
I let you go. So he acts like that all the time. But the second he wants to go somewhere, he's like, you gotta go too, right?
That's not. I've never said it a day about. Can y'all be fucking for real right now and back me up on this, bro? Everybody in the chat, Tabby, Holly,
They know.
Liana,
You're
can
a
y'all help me
liar.
right now, bro?
You're a liar. You're a lying liar. You're a lying. Just because you act like this doesn't mean
How
you're
many
right.
times have you been on here talking about some? I'm a passenger princess. I don't like.
I am.
I'm
No,
not supposed
I
to
am.
drive. I'm a passenger princess. Okay, so if you're a
100%.
passenger princess and you can't drive, what does that mean if you have to go to the store? That you need to be driven there.
Yes, but if you want to go somewhere, then all of a sudden I need to go too. You'll be like,
What do you mean?
you need to go to the store.
That's how I do it, or
Just-
am I?
no, you
or
do it
am
like
I,
that. You
am
do.
I doing it like that, or am I going to the store and I'm going? Hey, do you need to get something from the store? Do you need something from the store? If
No.
so, I'm going now. So come with me if you need to go to the store.
That's not how you say it. You go, you need to go to the store. You do that. You do it. You're sitting here lying. You're lying.
You super capped
You're
out right now.
lying. You're a liar.
You super capped out. Thank you, Tammy. Nick does not do errands well, especially alone.
I'm admitting that.
No, but if Nick goes somewhere alone, he posts a story saying he might die.
I'm admitting
okay,
that.
okay.
No, I'm admitting that.
Nick hates leaving the house for anything.
First of all, fuck you, bitches.
Okay.
What is this?
Oh, okay.
What is this?
Okay.
Literally, what is this? Because what is wrong with you guys? No, I'm so serious. Like, fuck you, chat. Okay? You're supposed to be on my side. Do you know, I'm getting red because this is Nicholas James Emmizzie. That's the Twitch account we're on. You bitches? Fuck you, bitches. You're supposed to be on my fucking side.
Hey.
Thank you for subscribing. What is your name? Theo1325. Thank
Hey.
you. I love you. Be on my side.
Hey. All they can do is tell the truth.
I'm
It's not no chat full of liars, bro.
I'm not.
Nobody in the chat has ever lied. Ever.
I'm not.
It's been 4 years of this.
I'm
Not
not.
one lie. Go ahead. Go ahead. No, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm not saying
Mm-hmm.
that the information presented by these fuck ass bitches in the chat.
Why they gotta be all that?
Hey.
Go ahead.
I'm not saying that they're incorrect. Yes, if I'm gonna go somewhere, I prefer you to come with me.
Mm-hmm.
I am a passenger princess. Okay, Holly, I swear to God, you bitch, shut the fuck up. If you watch or listen to this podcast and you don't come to the live show, you're truly missing out. The chat is so unhinged. I actually hate
Are they
them.
unhinged or you just don't like what they're saying?
So I'm not.
Are they being
saying-
offensive or you don't like what they're saying?
I'm not saying that they're incorrect.
Uh-huh.
However, two things can be true at once. When you want to go somewhere,
The wambulance. Go
When-
ahead. The fucking wambulance.
listen, you Indian bitch.
The wambulance. Go ahead.
I'm saying that you guys think that I'm this way, and you're right. But what you don't see is that so is he. So while I am this little prissy princess, he is so fucking needy. Okay?
I'm needy?
Oh, can you give me grapes? I'm like, you can get them. You're like, but you make it better.
You do make grapes better.
Exactly. And then he goes to cook too. This bitch fucking will go to cook and he'll be like, this is how you do it, right? You do it like this, right? I like it when you do
But
it.
I'm doing
I like
it.
it when you do it.
No.
You do like
I never said
I did never
when I'm cooking.
When I'm cooking.
when I'm cooking, I want to do it the way you do it because you do it better. But I'm doing
But
it.
you prefer-
I'm chopping it up.
okay,
I'm doing
But
it.
you prefer if I did it, right?
Prefer, yeah.
Okay, exactly.
But there's a difference between preferring you doing it and then actually doing it and just trying to get the recipe. This bitch complaining about being loved.
Anyway, you bitches make me sick. Thank you, everybody, for subscribing. Please, new subscribers, be on my team since clearly none of the fucking chat is on my fucking side.
Okay, well, we don't have to listen to him cry about everything.
That's
You
true.
would never let him cook for how? Huh?
Oh,
You would never let him cook for how long?
That's
Oh,
I didn't.
you get real rude when you're wrong. Well,
No, I'm just real rude.
I bet. Anyway, what's going on?
So how did we fucking meet?
I'm on Team Harris crazy.
So
I got stubble.
I was. I couldn't be single. Like where?
This is where we. Yeah, this is how we even got here. Yeah.
Where's that SpongeBob thing? That's like 10 minutes later. See, SpongeBob reference.
Oh, good job.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So
That was gay.
Gay ass fucking
That was
hand.
gay
You said,
as
bitch. You
fuck.
said I'm a faggot.
Said yes,
Faggot.
girl.
Yes, girl. Queen Mama pop the pussy. The pussy pop civilian. Yours don't.
Don't go ahead, bro. Focus.
I lack that. So, ooh, not the clip.
Please.
Every time Shreya does a clip, I'm like, fuck.
It's like Jesus. What did I say?
Oh my god, I have to show you the funniest fucking clip. I'll focus. No, I'll focus.
Focus.
No, it's okay. I'll focus. Nancy knows what I'm talking about, though. I'll focus. So, yeah, I was moving from Toronto to Windsor, which is like a 5-ish hour drive. And I was like, well, I can't have a boyfriend in Toronto now. So let me like think ahead, get a boyfriend there. So when I move in 6 months, I'll already be set up. This bitch fucking comes into my country ratio. Of course, I don't match with somebody from Canada. I have to match with somebody from the USA because he's obsessed with me. He literally came into my country zone. And he slid into the Tinder DMs with.
So, oh my
nice...
God, I should start clipping. Please.
Yo,
Start
wait.
clipping.
Okay, Liana, does Tinder have an Instagram? I need you to go comment because Liana is the queen of this. Everybody here, go into Tinder's comments and start tagging me.
Please.
Tagging me.
We've been trying to get a
Tinder brand deal
since
forever.
Since before 2020.
Forever. Okay? I feel like that's the smartest thing that I could do is have a Tinder. This is a real life story.
This is a
married
real story, yeah.
7 years. Off Tinder, off the nice hair.
Off the nice hair.
So
in the Amy Winehouse, in the Nuggets.
yeah, no, literally. So like anyway, I saw his Tinder bio. I don't know if you remember, but did it when you swiped, did it match immediately, or like did I swipe and it matched immediately? Like who swiped first?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I know when I swiped, yours said it was a match.
Oh, so I swiped you first. I was like yes first.
Well, it could have said that for you too. Like I don't know if it works that way.
No, it's like if whoever swipes, like if you swipe yes and it's immediate, that means the other person did it first.
Oh. So then you might have swiped right.
I might have swiped right first. But the reason I did it was because in his bio on Tinder, he had Love is a Losing Game by Amy Winehouse.
I don't think that was the song.
It definitely was. That's my favorite Amy Winehouse song ever. That was the one.
That's morbid. I don't think I would have put that on my dating profile.
I
That
think
Love
you
is a
would have
Losing
because
Game.
you're like a little
It
cynical.
was Amy Winehouse for sure, but I for sure didn't put no damn Love is a Losing
No, I
Game.
really think it was because that's my favorite.
I think
Amy
it was
Winehouse
like Valerie or something.
song. It wasn't Valerie. That's my second favorite one though. It wasn't. I would know if it was Valerie. No, I really think it was Love is a Losing Game.
Okay.
It is so like you to put that there though. Low
I don't
key.
think so.
On a dating profile.
On a dating profile? That's
As
so
sarcasm?
lame. No, that's lame.
Low key, I think he did. Anyway, but he had Amy Winehouse, and I love Amy Winehouse. And he had the fact that they got rid of the spicy Wendy's nuggets.
Nigga, I was on that mother. So when I was on
He had
Tinder,
150 characters in his bio, and he was like,
Let me tell
I
you
know
something.
it needs to go there.
Let me tell you something, because I was on all bullshit at this time.
Big back
Because
bullshit.
before that, I was trying to be like serious on dating apps, and I wanted to be like, this is my age, blah, blah, blah. After a while, I started playing. Nigga, I was on Tinder petitioning niggas to get the spicy nuggets at Wendy's back, and I was dead serious. I would match with niggas and DM them, have you messaged Wendy's about getting back the spicy? I was literally petitioning with niggas.
Yeah.
Because they had took the spicy nuggets back for like the summer, and I was like, that can't fly. And so, but you see, they're back now.
They are. Don't take credit for it.
Hey,
Wait, Wendy's.
hey.
We need a Wendy's deal too.
All I'm saying is, your boy did something.
Wait,
It's the baby steps.
low key. We
my
need
nigga.
we need a Wendy's deal too.
That too.
So yeah, we
You're welcome.
He messaged me nice hair. I definitely swiped right because I saw Amy Winehouse, Wendy's nuggets. Well, you weren't bald yet,
I was getting there.
but I saw that you were like of bigger physicality.
I was moving
you
houses
weren't-
at the time.
You weren't like thick though at all.
I was
Sorry, you
moving
were
houses.
thick.
Yeah.
You weren't like,
I wasn't fat like I am now.
I don't know how to word that correctly.
I had more muscle
you were just
mass.
big. Like you were just big.
I had more muscle mass. I was picking up couches every day.
All it takes is me to see like a shoulder and like a back.
I had really good shoulders.
And I'm
back
like-
then. I had really good arms back then.
You're still built the same low key in the shoulders and like the trap area.
I'm just fat
Oh.
and flabby.
I feel like you're literally the same size as you just have a belly now. I literally feel like you're the same, just with a belly.
Yeah, all my shit
Although your
goes to my
face is a
stomach.
little more.
Hmm?
Your face is a little more
No, all my shit go to my stomach and my.
ass, right, Holly? High key though, but yeah, I saw the size and all of that and the skin, and I was like, 10 out of 10
Mm-hmm.
because my type is literally bald, but you weren't bald yet. I was working on it.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to convince you forever till you let me do it.
You were fighting.
We were
for it.
fighting for the bald because he had the glasses,
You were
love the
fighting for it.
glasses, the wide nose, and the skin and the lips and the size. And I was like, this is the perfect thing. If only we can get rid of this nose ring.
Yeah.
And then his nose ring fell in my mouth when we were making out one time.
We ain't. Yeah.
No,
That happened.
it happened. His nose
That
ring
happened.
literally, we were literally making out. His nose ring fell into my mouth.
Yeah. It wasn't very secured.
It wasn't because it literally fell out and you never found it again.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's how we met. And then it was probably about like, I think saying 7 days is giving me more credit, but then it was just going on too long, this conversation. And I was like, you're going to ask me out? Yes or no?
No, I think it was about a month.
It was not, because we matched the day after your birthday and we hung out on February 2nd.
So it was like half a month.
Yeah. But like, you weren't like, what are you doing this weekend? You're probably like, what are you doing next weekend? So it was like 2 weeks. So I feel like a week after we
guess
started
so,
talking,
yeah.
a week after we started talking, I was like, are you going to ask me out? Yes or no?
Yeah.
I was forward. Shocker.
I was like, Jesus, the fuck is wrong with this nigga?
Yeah. I feel like you've asked that for a whole year, like
I ask
every
it,
week.
I ask it every day.
Actually, still, every once in a while, you'll be like, what goes on?
What's happening up there?
Well, how do you function?
How do you do?
He asks that a lot. But yeah, I just like that you were funny.
Mm-hmm.
You weren't serious. I feel like everybody I dated was either like, let me see your asshole, or like,
Mm-hmm.
you're hot, or you're this, or whatever. And it's like, be different. You
Mm-hmm.
were funny. I literally posted today something about like, stop DMing me that I'm hot. Like,
Mm-hmm. I know.
I'm not stupid.
The mirror works
Hello.
a little too well.
And yeah, he was just funny. So I was like, yeah. So then we went out and I hit you with a golf club, or no, I hit you with the ball.
Mm-hmm.
I hit him with a golf ball. We went glow golf, I think that's what it's called. And-
at Zap Zone?
Zap zone, I think is what it's
I
called.
think it was. Yeah.
And I hit you with the ball. Anyway, I posted a picture of me at the, fun fact, I don't even know if you know this. I posted a picture of me in the arcade. You could hear your voice in the background. Or it was a story on Instagram.
Okay.
And do you remember the guy whose husband messaged me like, where is so-and-so?
Oh, he thought
He
that was
messaged me, the guy who I was talking to.
Mm.
And he was like, how dare you, blah, 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 blah,
please,
blah.
Nigga.
Like, please, you have a whole husband. Get out of my
Cheating on
face.
your husband, nigga. Shut up.
Get out of my face. And then the rest was history. We probably hung out like almost every weekend after that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's how we met. It's a beautiful tale.
There's a few things that he skipped, but okay.
What did I skip?
You skipped how
Please don't bring up.
we went to.
Go. No, it's okay. Because I won't bring it up if you don't.
We went out to eat, and you stared at me the whole time.
Oh, the things that day. Yeah.
Like a fucking. Oh, you talking about at golfing?
No, I was talking about later in the saga. It's okay.
Oh, when you cried?
Yeah.
We'll get there. So the first time was when
I'm a pussy.
yeah. Well, do I want to? I'm not gonna tell that.
What?
Because it sounds mean, but I don't mean it how it sounds. So like,
Please.
you did all of that on Tinder because I was funny and I was being blah, blah, blah. I was literally just swiping right and just seeing what fell into my.
No, same. I had like a roster. That's why I was like, ask me out, yes or no. Because if you're not gonna ask me out, I'm gonna go out with someone else.
No, I'm saying you had reason as to why you swiped right.
Yo,
I didn't.
You were just swiping.
I was just
Please.
wherever it lands. Let's see what happens.
Desperate.
Yeah, I didn't really give a fuck. I was doing what the fuck ever.
But what made
I
no? But
like,
you messaged me first. So why did you message me?
Cause
I don't know what my bio. I wish we screenshot everything. But I don't have anything.
No, I don't have it. I don't even have my account. I don't even know my password if I do have an account left.
No, it says after remember a certain amount of time.
Oh, it deletes itself. Oh, okay, because I couldn't remember login if I wanted to.
Yeah, like why?
I don't know. I think
I know what pictures I had.
I remember a few of them. I remember you had the one with the shorts on. It's the side one. I think your main one was
That's on my Instagram.
The main one was like a shirt. Was like you in a black shirt with the long hair. I think, and there was another one
I only remember the one.
in a mirror or something. I don't remember. I think it was you had like 3, but anyway.
Yes, I remember one of them was me in my uniform. What's my uniform? Or was my uniform?
White t-shirt, gray and white Adidas pants with the white 3s.
Yes.
And a ponytail.
And I had it was. And I was in the mirror in my bathroom in the Tobaco.
Mm-hmm.
I was shirtless. My hair was like down and I had the Adidas pants on and I was like, it was like a side selfie. I remember that one and then the one in the mirror that was like the thick thighs save lives.
Yeah, that one. I remember that one.
I don't remember whatever the other one. Oh yeah.
It was one. You had a black shirt on. It was kind of blurry a little bit.
I don't remember.
I don't know. But anyway, I don't know.
I don't know what my
like,
bio
whatever.
was. Like, I do not know what my bio was.
I mean, either.
Not even close. I don't even think I
don't
thought
know.
too deep into what the bio was. Do you know I had
clue.
Tinder literally for like a week, and that's when like that happened. That was my Tinder saga.
Damn.
Yep.
Well, don't say that because then Tinder's gonna be like, well, he doesn't deserve the money because
No, it works.
Yeah.
I was on it for a week.
Yeah. It didn't take long.
No. We went on our date.
Yeah.
You wouldn't
You
hug
stared
me.
at me.
No, before that, you wouldn't even fucking.
That
hug
was
me.
after.
Oh, that was after.
Yeah.
Oh, you were just pussy the whole time.
No, you were crazy the whole time. You kept staring at me the whole time. Even when we was eating, you would have food. You would put food in your mouth like.
We got wings, and I was so annoyed. Like he wouldn't look me in the eyes. Like
Because
look
you
at me.
kept staring at me like a fucking weirdo. I'm like, what's wrong with
Why
this?
aren't you looking at me?
And it was fucked. And you know what's so fucked up about it too is because before I came over, I had already had it planned out, y'all.
Oh, he was ready to have
Because-
people kill me.
No. Because I had bought like this little cell phone service so that I can use the cell phone when I was over there. I had 3 niggas with passports and enhanced license on speed, but the speed dial. Huh?
Some on your lip.
What?
No, you're good now. There was like a white thing on your lip.
You sure it wasn't the glare
It
from
was
my chapstick?
Oh my god, it's still there.
What are you looking at?
Go like this. It's gone now. There was literally like a white dot, like a white something.
You sure it wasn't the glare from my chapstick?
No, it was literally like something like a little white thing. Anyway,
Weird.
he had a plan to kill me.
No, I had 3 niggas on speed dial because I thought you were a catfish the whole time. And so I was like, okay, cool. Like, I'm going to get over there. If this nigga's not who he say he was, I'm going to just entertain him for like 10 minutes while my niggas make their way over here. And then we going to jump this nigga and go back to America.
Okay, he said this, but mind you, we met and you got in my car instantly.
Because you were who you said you
got
were.
in my car instantly.
Because you were who you said you were.
Okay, but what if I was a murderer?
You smaller than me. You didn't think I thought that through already? Like
he literally crossed the whole U.S. border
I crossed
into
the border.
Canada.
Yes, I did.
Pulled up to the parking lot. Then
I
we
sure
were in
did.
the wrong parking lot, so we went to a different
What's
parking
the
lot.
other one? Yeah.
And then he got out and just got in my car while I was driving.
Because,
I've never met you before.
Because you was like, all right, well, hop in my car. We can drive together.
And you were like, okay,
I was like,
stranger.
sure, let's go. Let's get in the car and go. Because you little.
Yeah,
So I was
in the
like,
middle.
worst case scenario, this nigga drive down the wrong. This nigga make one wrong turn. I'm socking this nigga.
Yeah, you did know where we were going. Like we did have like a.
Like as soon we was on a main road. If you would have turned off of a main road into a dark alley, that was gonna be your ass and whoever the fuck popped out the door. But yeah, so
Then we went to Zap Zone.
we went to eat. He was weird, and then we went to Zap Zone, and he hit me with the golf ball, and then we went back and sat in the car at the river, and then you said some shit about
Your size
me
and my
being tall
size.
and you being short, and you wanted to see how tall we were, and so we got out. You was like,
And
"Get
like
out the car and
he's not
see."
even that
Let-
tall.
just-
I did it so he'd fucking.
Let me
hug
tell
me.
the story. You fucking said, let's get out of the car and see how tall we were. So we both got out. We got behind your car. We was right next to each other to see how tall we was. I'm like, huh, yeah, you are short. And you looked up at me like you wanted to kiss. And then I did a kick turn around.
And he pushed her and got back in the fucking car. I literally gave you the alley oop. I literally set it up so that we could hug something intimate.
And I know.
And you
Okay.
literally turned around and got back in the car.
Because, and I explained this to him later in life, which is that as a large black man, people always expect BBC, I'm the big black gangster, I'm the big black, I'm big and I'm black and I'm gonna be a big black dick for you. All that shit like that. And so whenever I went on dates with motherfuckers who were not of color,
True, you did know nothing about me.
I didn't know shit about you at the time. I thought you were just a little white boy. So I'm like, okay, I'm not about to be his nigga. So it's like, if you want to kiss, too bad. You want to hug, too bad. I'm about to be your big, strong black man right now. So like, you figure it out after, bitch. If we keep going and we keep going on dates and I end up liking you, then maybe we can do something. We did a lot worse than kiss later down the
100%.
road.
But I was like, he's not even that tall. I just said it so that we'd
I
get out
know.
of the car.
I know, girl. Too bad. You ain't earned it.
Rude. Yeah. Yeah, I hit him with a golf ball.
Nigga. Fuck
And
you.
he was like, that's him for me.
Standards king, yes. I just switched to team bald.
Hello, Wonski?
That's crazy as hell.
Yeah. So,
yeah.
yeah. And then,
And then we
I don't know what our second date was. Our second date literally Easter? No.
The second?
No.
No. Yes. The
No
second
way,
date.
we didn't see each other till April.
The second. No, it wasn't that. The second date was the Christmas party that you had with all of your
No,
coworkers.
that was Easter. Because our first day was February 2nd.
I don't
February,
think that's-
March, April.
It was still cold outside.
No, it was Easter. Larissa's mom had an Easter party.
I know I met your parents like that same weekend.
Yeah.
And
So there must have been something in between.
maybe it was something at like Candace's house or something.
Oh, it was. Do you remember? Wait, it was.
What was the event that happened? Well, I know what happened that night. but,
Yeah,
like,
that was it. That was the one.
What did we do before?
I think it was just
though?
a party.
It was a party?
I think it was just a party.
Okay. No, it had. Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. You sent me the address to go there, and I was like,
Yes.
oh.
The
You was
third.
drunk when I got there.
The third thing was Easter.
The third thing was Easter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the next day I met your parents.
Yes.
Yes.
Date 3, meet the parents.
Yes. Date 3, meet the parents.
Yes. And my
Date
mom
2,
called him
meet
my
all
ex's
the
name.
coworkers. Your mama did call me your ex name like 3 times.
She was like, Daniel. I was like, who the fuck is Daniel?
well, your dad was there too, so she kept saying Daniel. I'm like, why this nigga not answering his wife? Like, why the
Yeah.
fuck?
He thought my dad's name was Daniel. He didn't really know my parents' names because I wouldn't introduce them to be like, this is Anne. This is my mom. This is my dad.
Holly, you shut the fuck up. The
she
Easter thing that Edmon ruined when Edmon ruined your mom's plant.
No, that
it
was the
wasn't
next
that
year. That was the
Easter.
next
That
year.
was the next
That
year.
was the
Since
next
you,
year.
Since you know so fucking much
With your fucking degree.
The fuck.
Yeah. No, that was the next year. Lay down in your bed.
Like
Yeah.
lay down, nigga.
No, you know what? I feel like it was like first date, Candace's party, movies, then or something.
It was
because
movies,
I cried
because
like way
cried,
too early.
You
I cried before all that.
after we left from the movies. I think we went to go see Black. No, not Black. What was it?
We saw Black Panther?
Was that the one we saw?
Yes, because we saw
Yes, I think it was.
Incredibles or Despicable Me. One of them. I can't remember which one it was.
Mm-hmm.
Here in the U.S.
Yeah, and we saw Black. So we saw Black Panther.
And do you know
over
what I
there.
did in the movie theater? There was people all around us, and I was like, "He beats me!" And everybody looked.
Oh my fucking god, bro!
He said something that annoyed me.
Fucking god!
And I was like,
about that.
I will scream that he beats
You
me.
literally screamed.
And he was
in
like,
the
no, you
fucking-
won't. And so
like,
I screamed in front of
yo.
all these people, a literal full movie theater of
my
people. He beats
fucking
me.
god. Oh my fucking god, bro! This nigga screamed that shit. I should have choked you.
And then you would have proved my point. But I did it as a joke. LOL.
And then on the drive home, he fucking started crying.
Yeah. I cried because I was like, no. Because we kept hanging out like every weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And then we hung out. Maybe that was the Candace weekend. I don't know. But I know that like we were together for like more than a day or something. So it must have been like we went to the Candace's party. And then the next day we went or something to the movies. Something like that. I don't know.
It was a long weekend of events. I
Yes.
think we went and got like breakfast or some shit, like flapjacks. And then
Yes. We went to Flapjacks. It wasn't even good.
it wasn't.
We went to Flapjacks. Yes. Oh, maybe it was a comp weekend.
No, I didn't go to
Wait,
comp. I don't
weren't you
think.
there? No. Oh, that was Daniel.
That was Daniel. Yeah, you got your niggas mixed up.
You were there when I had the allergic reaction?
You got your
that
I was not.
Daniel. That was
No,
Daniel.
I was not.
Oh, shit.
You got your niggas mixed up.
Oh, no. All these bald
All
glasses
these
people.
big bald black men. You gotta line them up and
Oh,
see
no.
who was who.
Oh, no.
No, I wasn't there
Yeah,
for that.
I don't know the order of dates, but I do
But I know we went to Flapjacks because it was the one in Chatham, and that was when we left from Candace's.
Yes. And that's the first time that you ever had to be like, hi, no dairy, no butter. That was the first time.
Yeah.
It never changed.
Yeah.
But now we're good. But yeah. Yeah. And then Candace's movies, Easter, and then I feel like it was just then it was the birthday where I almost died puking.
Oh yeah.
Me and Kennedy.
Yeah.
And Edmon thought I was going to die. I don't think people know this here. I think people in our real life know this because people will talk about puking. But I don't think they know this. Edmon thought I was going to die. Him and my parents thought like that was it. Like I was dead.
Mm-hmm.
I was like gray.
You were gray.
I had alcohol poisoning on a level that was like so severe.
I didn't even know you can get. He was like ice cold to the
freezing.
touch.
If you touched me, I was freezing.
Freezing.
I drank a whole bottle of like it was either mango Ciroc, I
It
think.
was some bullshit you shouldn't have drank.
I think it was mango Ciroc or coconut Ciroc. I drank like the whole bottle with Kennedy, and then drinks at the club.
Mm-hmm.
Was that the one where I tried to kill your ex?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And so I drank more at the club.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next day I had such bad alcohol poisoning. My parents were so mad at me because they know that I get alcohol poisoning for fun.
And I think you're supposed to help them with something, but you couldn't because you were fucking
Dead.
Dead.
But my parents have seen me have alcohol poisoning probably like 20 times.
Oh, okay.
So I think my parents... Yeah, I had a really intense high school experience.
All right.
No, I had a really intense high school
No,
experience.
I know.
I was like alcohol poisoning like every few weeks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cook
But
them,
I
cook
think-
them good brain cells. dude.
No, but I think with you, that was the worst one. And I think because of all my previous alcohol poisoning experiences, they didn't like... That's why they didn't take me to the hospital.
Mm-hmm. They were just like, whatever, just let them sleep it off.
Yes. Because I did have some crazy ones
Uh-huh.
before. That was the worst one I ever felt. I thought I was going to die.
Yeah.
And you just laid next to me and I was like gray. I'm not kidding. Gray.
Gray.
Look
Like
at my
gray as
skin.
his wall.
I was gray.
Like literally as gray as his wall. It was
Yeah.
scary. I've never seen that before.
And I was so cold.
Like you had no
I just remember like
redness.
my teeth. I couldn't stop being like
Yeah, you were shivering like a motherfucker
like
the
I
whole
couldn't.
time.
Yeah, my teeth. It was worse. Do you remember when I went to when we had to go to my grandma's and
Oh
I
my
was
God, yeah.
I went to my grandma's. I was so hungover I puked in the parking lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we had to go see Granny.
And then we had to go and she was mad at me as
we
well.
had wrapped you up in a couple of them blankets. I had told your dad to turn the heat up and shit. It was hot as fuck in that room, and you was still in that bitch ice cold. I'm like, bro, I think this thing about to die.
That was the puke in the parking lot, right?
Yeah. No.
I think it was.
No, because you puked in the parking lot in Detroit. We was in Ann Arbor.
No. That was
when you projectile.
That was at the casino.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was in Detroit.
Canada. No. That was when we were swapping cars. We were back in Canada. We went from your car to my car. That's why we went to the parking lot at the Caesars. Oh yeah, that was in Canada. And I was ready to puke on our way to customs, and you were like, don't you dare.
Because you almost puked at the border.
customs.
Yeah.
And you were like, don't
like
fucking
if you go and
puke in
throw
this
up,
car.
don't you do it anywhere but at the border.
Yeah.
Craziness.
No, guys, it was really severe. Like
It
that
was
was
pretty
I've never been that fucked up in my life. Like that was definitely the worst. But it was like a rage thing. Like it had so much. Like we had the Ciroc before. I kept have this feeling that like his ex was going to be at this club, so I kept drinking. It was my first time meeting Kennedy. Kennedy can drink. She can't. But she can drink a lot, but she can't hold it.
She has the willpower to continue drinking.
So me and her, we got so drunk. We went to the club. We just kept drinking. And that was my first time at Necto. And because that was like your club you bounced at, we were getting drinks for like $2. So I kept drinking. Like when I go to a club, I know that I'm going to drink a lot before so that it's like wearing off while we're at the club. And then when we got there, we kept getting such cheap drinks, right?
And it was my birthday too, so they was just giving us like a free bottle and shit.
It was just like we just kept getting fucked up. So yeah. It was bad. I've never drank that much in my life. I was fucked up. Yeah. And still, he was like, I'm going to continue to date this guy.
I mean, it's the best I could do at the moment. Yeah, I mean.
No, can we talk about real quick? This is the last thing on this question. Is we talked about this like maybe a week or two ago when I was like, the reason you were attracted to me still the reason you're attracted to me today? And you said no. And I was like, okay. And you were like, no, I was attracted to you because you were a psycho. Like you were crazy.
You were nuts.
Mm-hmm.
You were off your shit. Yeah.
I was nuts.
You were nuts.
I think back to like the things I was doing, the situations I was getting myself in. Any other person would have ran for the hills and been like,
yeah,
what the fuck is wrong with this guy?
But it wasn't that crazy to me. Like you were wild, but you wasn't like crazy.
Okay. Let's specify the not crazy wild. I almost died in front of you.
Well, that was because you had alcohol poisoning. You shouldn't have drank that much.
Right. A normal person would have been like, this person is fucking weird, can't handle their liquor.
Well, no, because like Kennedy's my fucking friend.
Oh, true. Right.
Like,
right.
So
you're used to that.
It's not weird to me.
Right. And you do have
it was the alcohol poisoning.
Alcoholics.
Yeah. Like,
yeah. But then again, this is where he's going to unveil his trauma as we go through this, okay?
It's whatever. You can call it trauma, whatever. I don't give a fuck. Like, people don't get alcohol poisoning over here. So it's just like,
they don't, though.
Like,
because they just start drinking the next day.
So, like, I thought when you got sick, that's when I was like, whatever. But go ahead. Keep going.
Okay. I like expressed to you crazy things that happened in my past. I'm very upfront with people, let me tell you. Like, I'm like, this is my life. Do you want to be around or no? I express things to you that would make most people run. We're going to move on from that. Then I go, hey, I just turned someone into the Joker. I literally beat them so bad, they had to get stitches from the side of their mouth to their ear. Do you know what he said? Okay, wait, because a normal person would be like, what the fuck? Do you know what he said?
What did he do to deserve that?
Exactly.
He came to your doorstep, did he not?
That's how I
you play dumbass games and you win stupid ass prizes. Because if a bitch, because I told him, if the bitch would have came to my door, the bitch would have caught a hollow, not a bottle.
Shreya, correct question. What did he do to deserve that?
The bitch would have caught one of. I ain't gonna pick it up because we on Twitch. The bitch would have caught one of these, not one of these.
Yeah. And then after that, shortly, hit the same person with a Ciroc bottle, allegedly, in my opinion, and cracked their skull open. And you were like, well,
the bitch shouldn't have did. It's not like you was doing shit unwarranted. You ain't just wake up and go, I'm about to hit this nigga with a bottle. People did things and you responded that way.
that's what I loved the most about him is he justified my behavior. Most people would be like,
It's
that's
justified.
too far.
No, pussies would have said that's too far. Bitch, if you fucking with me in the club, why would you? If you fucking with me in the club and I got a bottle of Ciroc in my hand, you keep fucking with me, you think I'm about to put this bottle down and fight you, bitch? No, I'm going across your shit with it. That's just easy math. 2 and 2 is 4.
Yeah.
I do that today. I'm 30 years old.
Exactly. And people think we're so different and opposites attract. I'm like, people don't understand. We're actually very alike in our like moral.
Yeah.
Like, and like the what like we would do.
Queer rage is justifiable, period.
It was queer on queer crime. Oopsies.
It was queer on queer crime.
But it's like.
You was tripping what you did to that drag queen, though. That was too much.
No, I was not.
That was too much.
Okay, listen. She's
'Cause drag
unrecognizable now, but that's not my fault.
Because drag queens are just like that. That's their whole persona. You just didn't go along with the fun.
You know what? Here's the deal. I'm gonna pee real quick, and then I'm actually gonna tell you this drag queen story, and you're all gonna
Hurry
be on
up
my
because
side.
it's fucking almost 2 hours long.
I know, but they live for it.
Well, I don't. I had to get up early as fuck tomorrow.
Oh yeah. Hello, everybody.
Welcome back.
Okay, so this drag queen thing, not my fault at all. Literally not at all. I feel like I was extremely justified. So, I'm at this club, bar, whatever, and a drag queen comes up to me. Fun fact, they were also on Drag Race. I won't say who it was. And
Raja.
no, but I actually know who Raj is. So good looking in drag, like beautiful.
Alaska.
I do love Alaska. Oh, I'm never gonna tell you who it is. Well, you know. Well,
I do. I'm just
okay. I was like, you know who it is.
I don't know who it is.
But so I am sitting at the bar. My friend was in the bathroom at the time, and the drag queen comes up to me, and I'm on the stool. Mind you, I'm literally way too short for the stool. Like, my feet are dangling.
Well, they're dangling his couch, so I'm sure it's
No, literally, I'm on my tippy toes when I have to. If not, look at. I'm so
Your
short.
feet swing on the toilet.
Not this one. My parents' one, yes.
Yeah.
My parents' toilet, my
That
feet
was
definitely
funny.
swing. Anyway, and so the drag queen comes up to me and touches my leg. And I'm like, no, thank you. Like immediately I'm just like, no, thank you. Because for me, here's the deal. I don't know what you look like out of drag. Maybe you're like the hottest, sexiest guy. But what I see is a woman, and I don't want that. I'm not into that. Also, like, not even a high. Like, literally just like, you're sexy, rubbing my leg. I immediately smack the hand. I go, literally, no, thank you. Okay, that was my line all the time. I was just like, no, thank you. And so I said, no, thank you. They touch me again. I go, grab the wrist. I can remember this. I wasn't even drunk. I was like, no, thank you. Like, no, thank you. Starts telling me again, blah, blah, blah. And I go, I'm not interested. So I like kind of turn a little bit. And I worked at the strip club across the street. So I'm like not trying to go crazy. I'm not trying to like be dramatic. Also, like this was a drag queen who was performing. So like I'm not trying to beat up the performer of the night. Obviously, I know I'm going to lose this battle.
Well,
they touched me again. And instantly, I just like... as I was hopping, because I had to hop off the stool because I'm so short, I went around the neck. Like I like jumped off the stool, like hooked their throat in my neck. They obviously fell off the back of the stool. And I just started like, doom, 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 doom in the face. Then obviously someone's like grabbing my arm. So I stomped on her face. I feel justified. I asked you 3 times.
yeah, I mean, I
not
told you to
fucking
stop
touch
3
me.
times.
3
No means
times.
no.
No means no. I literally don't care who you are. Don't fucking touch me. I told you 3 times. You didn't even talk to me. You just touched me. So
And it's just like the first one when you just pushed off. Okay, that probably was like, you know, blah, blah, blah. The second time when I gripped the shit out of your wrist.
Literally, like.
When I grabbed the dog.
Okay, whatever. Put your hand here. Like, that's my leg.
Uh-huh.
I literally did this and I went, no. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Like,
no fucking thank you.
wrist grip means chill out. That motherfucker's probably drunk.
I warned you. I literally warned
They
you.
were probably drunk for sure.
I don't, and I don't care.
I mean, too bad.
You put yourself in that position by getting that drunk.
Hopefully that means your face was numb.
Yeah, so anyway, I was banned from the club. I literally went there twice. The first time I went there, I literally got a hand job on stage in front of everybody on New Year's Eve. My bad. And then the second time I beat up a drag queen so bad they put my picture up to be like, please don't come back.
You beat up 2 drag queens up there?
No, just the one. I have beat up 2, but that one was out of drag.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was justified.
Pepper spray their ass.
You can't pepper spray, bear mace, anything like
Oh yeah, you can't have
any
that in
spray is
Canada.
illegal in
All
Canada.
that stuff is illegal.
Yeah, you can't have any sprays in Canada. It's all
Like-
illegal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's stupid.
It's very justified. Too bad. Fuck it.
Don't touch me. If I tell you one time, don't touch me, and then you touch me one more time, I'm absolutely justified to beat your ass.
Mm-hmm.
But the club didn't feel that way. Because I literally made their talent unrecognizable.
Yeah.
I don't care. And at that time, I was in my little grungy phase, and I was wearing Docs. And I stomped.
Oh, you stumped.
I
on some Doc
stomped
Martens.
on her face in Docs.
Damn, that bitch face was fucked up for the night.
Stomped.
It was a Halloween costume that
Stomped.
day.
And that was after like 15 full seconds of right and left. 15 seconds is a long time.
That's a long time to get your fucking face beat in.
15 seconds of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
Yeah.
12, 13, 14, 15. You.
Yeah.
Don't touch me. And again, so that's what he was attracted to. Okay? Because I told him all of these things.
Everybody in the chat is saying that you're justified. I'm not crazy for still being okay. Like,
He was attracted to how psychotic I was. But now I'm bored. Boring. So
bored.
now I'm bored. Boring. So I have to be though.
Yeah. We
And
had a
I'm,
long
and I'm
life.
33.
That don't
I'm
mean
tired.
nothing.
Yeah, but I'm 33 and I lived a crazy life. And also, if I get literally one arrest, they'll deport me.
Oh, yeah, true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have any crazy adult fight stories.
No. I got lots.
Mm-hmm.
But it's okay. We're done now. I'm calm. I'm in my peaceful era.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little boring, but I'm okay with that. I need peace.
Well, thank you guys for listening to another episode of the Emmizzie podcast. Again, I'm Edmon. This is Nicholas. And this is a satellite dish. If he turns too far to the right, we might lose connection and you might start watching
BET.
Lifetime Network. Follow us everywhere down in the bottom in the,
Everything's
in the
linked.
diddly do. Live streams Wednesdays, every single Wednesday at set. Oh, sorry, we just lost connection because the satellite dish left. Is it back? Are everything's firing? We're all firing. Okay, yeah. Every Wednesday live show here on Twitch. If you don't catch it on Wednesdays, then you gotta wait until Monday when the video and the audio comes out because you're a fucking whore and you waited to the last minute to do shit. This is why your fucking father left. This
That's
nigga
why he went
left-
to go get milk.
This nigga left for the milk and the cookies and he never came back with shit.
Please,
nigga, 'cause
yesterday
every
I was
time-
late to stream and the whole Discord was like, he went to get milk and he has to come back. We're orphans. I was like, you fuckers.
Bye, Conehead. Who was Conehead?
My baby.
Oh, I've been wondering for ages. Thanks for telling me why he left. It's crazy. When's the next cooking stream?
My goal isn't up right now, so I don't know. So my next cooking stream. So my cooking streams are based on like a donation goal that I have. I don't know the exact amount off top. I have to open my computer to find out. But I think it's like something like $50 or something in a donation. And then it's the next cooking stream where I will be high cooking wings next. Yeah, I'm doing wings. Admin benefits from these cooking streams.
Yeah. Only thing I hate is that the kitchen be dirty as shit, but
Okay, but
whatever.
you get free food. You literally got free sliders.
I said whatever.
Yeah,
Fuck it.
you got sliders.
Anyway, bye.